journey started in 2001. That's when I actually started as a cadet in Raffles Institution as a cadet unit. So I continued on after that as a volunteer instructor in 2005, and ever since that, I actually do a lot of projects with the Red Cross Youth, and went on to become strategic planning, assistant director for strategic planning. And that's where I realized to actually see how do we manage the Red Cross Youth as a whole, especially for the cadet unit and also for the links and also chapters. And after which, I think in 2012 or 2013, I actually ventured to the regional sense.
Began when during primary 3, I supposed to select one CCA, so I chose Red Cross to participate in. So back then, other than the curriculum impart some of the knowledge and skills with me, there is a group of volunteer instructors actually came back after they graduate from the schools to actually impart some of their life learning skills to me. So it actually helps me throughout my whole school journey and after. So that's why I decided to join Singapore Red Cross as an official volunteer to give back to the society. Other than having the opportunity to actually guide the junior in the school, as I grew up, I become the youth officer. That's where I given an opportunity to mentor the juniors in terms of planning and executions more towards the management role, and eventually I ventured into a open youth, which is not under any of the secondary school and tertiary schools. So that's my journey. So what keeps me going on is the people and the opportunity that given by Singapore Red Cross. So when planning events and things like that, I will meet people from all walks of life coming for the same purpose. So making new friends, meeting new people, and also the opportunities that helps me to develop my existing skills and also learning new skills. One of the most memorable journey that I had with Red Cross is last year when we organized a youth-led fundraising event called Nuts for Humanities. So we are supposed to sell the nuts to raise the fund for the services in Singapore Red Cross. So we have to do a publicity of it, and we managed to get a group of media people coming down to film us. So our initial thought is actually maybe a short interview, half a day interview, but end up the group actually followed us throughout the whole operations from the packing all the way to how we deliver the nuts to the home. So it ended up to be a whole day filming, and it's in Chinese. So we are not used to having a Chinese conversation, so end up my youth staff will have to act like she is the manager of the celebrities, coming out with the how do we actually words ourselves and things like that. Yeah, so it's a very unique memories that I have. Okay, so after the filming, actually there is a lot of people actually come forward to help us to do publicity also in terms of our schools, our tertiary, and also some corporates. I felt very heartening with their forthcoming in terms of playing their parts to help us to create the awareness and the publicity for our fundraising.
Yeah, so the most memorable moments that I have in Singapore Red Cross is actually to organize the Singapore Humanitarian Youth Summit in 2017, because that's the inaugural one, the first one that we actually created and curated. So this Singapore Humanitarian Youth Summit was supposed to be a platform for youth to come together to talk about humanitarian issues. And I think during that time we have about 100 participants that come together to Republic Poly, and we discuss issues. I think by that was more on inclusion and I think more social inclusion, and quite a number of topics that I actually discussed about. And I actually enjoyed a lot working with my committee, because my committee is quite diverse. We have people from all over Asia actually, and that's really exciting because all of them have different things that they will put their ideas in, how they want to actually do certain ways, and we really enjoy ourselves during the whole 2 days of summit in Republic Poly. And what I learned from there is that I think we need to celebrate diversity more in Singapore. I think that's what we should actually look into in terms of Red Cross itself, in terms of its values, in terms of its principles, actually is into inclusiveness. And I think by celebrating diversity, encouraging everyone to try to work together. I think that's the way forward for us in the movement and also in Singapore. Yeah. I think 17 years has been quite a long time, and we are not here just because of the things that we do, but because of all the hard work that all the volunteers have put in Singapore Red Cross for the past 70 years. And I hope that people will actually come forward to volunteer with us, and at the same time Singapore Red Cross continues to open up to young people and embrace them and really encourage them, empower them to really do more for the society and for the community. And I think that way we can go beyond 70 and hopefully in 140 years and all. And hopefully, I think I won't be there in the 140, but I hope that more young people will be in Singapore Red Cross volunteering for us.
Okay, I think what's important is to stay relevant and also support the real youth developments. Happy birthday, Singapore Red Cross!